Okay, so I want to share my story as to how I went from being a very poor driver of the golf ball, probably only hitting 3 to 4 fairways per round and losing 2 to 3 golf balls off the tee, to getting to a point where I'm hitting 9 to 10 fairways per round and losing about one ball every 2 rounds. So, just to start off, I couldn't really tell back about 10 years ago if I was going to lose the ball 40 yards left or 40 yards right. So, there's a couple key moments that I had in my playing days, post competitive, that really allowed me to get there. The first was addressing the technical. I went and saw a coach that really had an understanding as to what was happening in my swing. Another was going down and playing in a charity event at my brother's school, Inverness Golf Club, and playing a really long golf course, probably the longest golf course I'd ever played. The caddy I had on that given day just kept putting driver in my hands, and basically the simple advice was hit it hard, right? So I had this mentality of just being simply aggressive, and that's something that I really took forward. Now, there's a few pillars to really understanding how to become a great driver of the golf ball in terms of a habit standpoint, right? So there's obviously the technical side. You got to train the technical side. You have to train the coordination side through pure repetition, but also the practice habits, right? Two things that really allowed me to become a better driver of the golf ball was flip-flop practice. So I would take my favorite club and my worst club, which was my driver on the driving range, and go back and forth until I found a good rhythm. And then the other thing was going to the hardest hole on the golf course and just focusing on really good tempo, hitting about 3 to 4 balls on each of the hardest holes on the golf course. That really built my confidence over the long term.